Day 11, Mind and Body Renewal with Take Back the Table. Today, we embrace uncertainty. It's an essential part of healing and growth. And when we're facing difficulties, particularly with digestive diseases, it's natural for us to seek the easy way out. We want quick fixes, something that assures that if we follow this clear path, healing will happen. But true healing often requires us to embrace discomfort or uncertainty, especially in challenging times. 2 Corinthians 12:9 says that, "But he has said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me." This verse reminds us that in our weakness and uncertainty, God's grace is sufficient to bring us through to strength. Healing, especially from diseases like digestive issues, may not come in the form of a simple fix, but through gradual, uncertain processes. As we embrace the discomfort, we can find the path to restoration. I have a fear of roller coasters, and it's because I don't control it. I can't see the end of it before I take the ride. But when I embrace the uncertainty and I face my fears and I know that God is for me and not against me, I see the absolute thrill that a roller coaster can be looking back. It can be unnerving to walk through uncertainty, especially when physical symptoms like stomach pain or fatigue are involved. But as we face these challenges head on, we are actively participating in our own healing. Through the struggle, our bodies, minds, and faith grow stronger. Our centering exercise for today, havening. Touch is so healing, even if it's your own hands. The body can use it to increase relaxation and decrease stress. Think back to when you were a kid and someone who loved you kissed a boo-boo. It wasn't medicine, but it was our bodies reacting to a loving touch. Some of us no longer have this in the physical world, but we do have it inside of us. Learn to use the power that God has placed inside of all of us, the power of touch, to soothe anxieties, stress, and overwhelm. The physical symptoms that you may be experiencing, such as digestive distress, can be tied to emotional stress or trauma. So let's calm down our nervous system by practicing a simple havening technique. In the same way that you would rest or stretch after a physical taxing exercise, mental exercises like these help to buffer and prepare your mind. Havening. This is one of my favorite exercises. I want you to begin by just rubbing your palms together, clearing your mind, and taking deep breaths. From here, I want you to move on to your upper arm, like giving yourself a soft hug. And then the inner forearm, both arms. And rub the backs of the hands, and then the insides of your palms again. Place your hands on your face, do it in a circular motion, and stay here for a few minutes. Take a few deep breaths, and then move on. If havening seems weird to you, you can also use this alternative. Hug someone. Do a 20-second hug. 20 seconds is the optimal time because it releases oxytocin, the love hormone, and it decreases our stress hormone, cortisol, all while increasing our immune system. Short 5 to 10 second hugs can also help. The key is to make sure that it's a genuine, warm embrace. Are you genuine to yourself? Well, then you can hug yourself in that havening or do it with somebody else. It'll work well, and I suggest you do both. Step 1, be still. As you reflect back on your experience with uncertainty, revisit some of your previous journal entries, especially the ones dealing with digestive diseases, and then allow yourself to embrace the discomfort of not knowing exactly what lies ahead. In Psalms 34:18, we find comfort. It says, "The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit." God is with you, even in the painful and uncertain moments of your healing. As you reflect, consider how you can distance yourself from the overwhelming emotions using that three-way mirror technique we talked about earlier. Now, imagine that you're just stepping back away from your situation and observing it from a place of calm. This will allow you to gain a better perspective on that uncertainty. Step 2, the breakdown. Now, I want you to ask yourself, what exactly is uncertain? Whether it's your healing process or your digestive health or past traumas, be specific and then name them. The more precise you are, the more empowered you become to face it. Now look at the emotions that arise from this uncertainty. Is there fear or perhaps guilt, shame, anxiety? Reflect on these feelings and ask yourself, are these signals that something else important needs attention? The discomfort of uncertainty can often guide us towards deeper healing. Write down your thoughts because writing can bring clarity and peace. Consider your uncertainty and its root causes. By identifying the specific fears or concerns, you can begin to break them down. Step 3, renewal. Identifying patterns or triggers allow you to approach the healing more strategically. Create a positive affirmation that embraces uncertainty and moves you towards healing. For example, I am open to the healing process, no matter how uncertain it may seem. Now add this affirmation to your reminders and repeat it each hour for 7 to 8 hours today, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed or uncertain. Step 4, go. Now, if you've been doing this and taking it seriously, I bet you're seeing a lot of progress, both mentally and physically. But if you've only been in half-hearted, now's the time to fully submit to the fact that what you've been doing hasn't been working, and you need to do this and give it a full chance. Actively participate in the process. Do the steps, pause it, write down your answers, set reminders, give focus to what you want to grow, your mental peace and your physical healing. By embracing this uncertainty, both mentally and physically, you're opening yourself up to healing. Trust that God is walking alongside you in this journey and that your recovery is a process filled with growth and transformation. Food action step for today. Let's make this one really easy. I'm going to give you a super simple meal that I find really healing to my body. It's a simple avocado and wild salmon bowl. I've left the recipe and the instructions below, so just download that and follow it and you'll see how it really tastes great and helps your gut. Exercise action step. Try guided meditative stretching. This activity promotes blood circulation, reduces stress, and it supports digestion. Allow your movement today to be a form of worship as you care for your body. Don't know where to start? Get on YouTube and just put the keywords free Christian stretching meditation and then watch a video. Remember that the energy that you put into your thoughts shapes your physical and your emotional health. With God's help, you can redirect those negative thought patterns to find peace, healing, and strength. Reminders for the day. Today, embrace uncertainty. Name it. Ride the roller coaster. And this is week 2. We're still doing our food logging template. Make sure to set your phone timers to go off once an hour for 7 or 8 hours today and put in the label, I am open to the healing process no matter how uncertain it may seem. Go all in on this process and then hug yourself or somebody else for 20 seconds today.